Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Happy Father's Day to one and all. We're going to bring you some PC Replay Baseball 100 Wins Runner-Up League and our feature game in our simulcast today, tonight, or this afternoon, whenever you're watching. The 1961 Tigers taking on the 1993 Giants. So it's the Detroit Tigers, who are 3-3 in the first games of the Redemption League, and the San Francisco Giants, who are also 3-3. Someone's going over 500. Let's quickly show you the standings. The 1954 Yankees are 4-2, along with the 1980 Baltimore Orioles. They're 4-2. And the 1962 Dodgers are 4-2. And then we have a logjam beneath the Dodgers. 1915 Detroit Tigers 3-3. Another Detroit team that's being featured once again. The 1961 Tigers 3-3. And the San Francisco Giants 3-3. So who will jump in to that upper echelon? Riding up the rear, as we would say, the 1909 Chicago Cubs 2-4, and the Brooklyn Dodgers have started out quite poorly. They are 1-5. Now to the simulcast. And again, this is PC Replay Baseball. We are not playing as any team. We're just going to simulcast. We'll roll the dice and call the game. So we're going to go to the simulcast. And we'll go to the feature game, which is the Tigers of 1961 and the Giants of 1993. And we will start the simulcast. And everything is on AI. And here are your starting lineups for the 1961 Tigers. Jack Wood is at second base. He'll bat first. Bill Bruton is in center field, batting second. Mr. Tiger himself, Al Kaline, is in right. The cleanup hitter in left field, Rocky Colavito. Batting fifth, Norm Cash, he's at first base. Steve Burrows is at third, batting sixth. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Dick Brown. Chico Fernandez bats eighth. He's the shortstop. And on the mound, batting ninth, Frank Larry, the man with two first names. Dave Gardner has joined us. Uncle Dave Gardner. Remember, check out our 1977, well, it's Uncle Dave Gardner's project across three channels. My channel, Dave Gardner's channel, and Retro Sports Network with Ron Juckett. And Game 2 of the Bruins and Kings will be tomorrow at some point, along with our AFC Championship game, 1977, Colts-Dolphins, for Pro Strategy Football 2021. So remember to check out Dave Gardner's channel and, of course, Digital to Dice with Ron Juckett. That can be found on Spreaker or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. As Dave Gardner says, I think this is my favorite PC baseball game. A lot of fun. It's very enjoyable, aesthetically pleasing. It's just very fun. It's a very fun game. Highly recommended if someone is looking for a game, and you can download a demo to make sure you like it. For the Giants, who are also 3-3, and they're coming into the game with a 2-game losing streak, while the Tigers have a 2-game winning streak. Willie McGee leads off. He's in right field, followed by Darren Lewis in center. Will Clark at first. The cleanup hitter at third base, Matt Williams. Barry Bonds is in left. Bobby Thompson is at second base. Royce Clayton at short. Kurt Manwaring does the catching, and batting ninth and doing the pitching, the right-hander, John Burkett. So it's a battle of Larry versus Burkett, both righty pitchers. The Candlestick Park we go. So Burkett on the mound. He's a two-fielder. That's pretty good. In the infield, you want the lower number. Catcher and outfielders, you want the higher number when it comes to range. Behind the plate, Kurt Manwaring. 2-arm and 63 error, so that's good. Williams very good at third. He's a one-range 43. Clayton good at short. 2 range 41. Thompson, very good at second, 1 range 56. Will Clark's a 2 range. He might commit an error, though. He's a 34. Bonds in left, 5 range, 4 arm, 45 error. Lewis in center, 4 range, 3 arm, 66 error. Willie McGee, 3 range, 3 arm, 34 error. Now, when it comes to hitting and the rolling of the dice compared to the cards, 1 and 2, the 1 and 2 columns will favor the pitcher. The 3 and 6 columns will favor the hitter. Doesn't mean that they're going to get a hit or can't get a hit off the other columns, but it's just it favors them. The 6th column being the bippity-boppity-boom column, extra base column. The 4 column is the infield defense, 5 column pitcher control. So here we go. Jake Wood to lead things off. Wood is batting .222 with 2 ribbies and 2 homers. He's a right-handed batter. Burkett on the mound picks up the sign from Manwaring. Here's the pitch. And that is a 3, a 71. Popped up right side. Will Clark will make the catch. 1 down. Good start for Burkett and the Giants. Stepping to the plate, Bill Bruton. Bruton batting .308 with a ribby. Burkett's ready. Bruton, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. 6 column, 33. Again, pop up right side. This time the second baseman Thompson corrals it. 2 down. So a good job by Burkett jamming the first 2 Tiger batters. Al Kaline, right-handed batter, steps to the plate. .333, 1 homer and 3 ribbies. He'd love to grip and rip. Burkett's ready. He deals to Kaline. Infield defense, Royce Clayton. That's a 19. Clayton fields it, fires to Clark, and 1, 2, 3 go the 61 Tigers. We go to the bottom of the first here at Candlestick. No score. Leading off is Willie McGee for the Giants. Frank Larry was 23-9 with a 3.24 ERA. Behind the plate for the Tigers is Brown, and he is a 5 range. That's good for a catcher. A 3-arm, 44 error rating. At third base for the Tigers, Burroughs, 326. Fernandez is a 233. Wood is a 342 at second. Norm Cash at first, 1 range, 46 error. In left field, The Rock, Rocky Colavito, 4 range, 4 arm, 32 on the error. Bill Bruton in center, 4 range, 3 arm, 45 on the error. Al Kaline, 5 range, 4 arm, 46 on the error. Again, range in the outfield you want higher, range in the infield you want lower, and the catcher you want the number higher. All right, here's Willie McGee batting .261, a homer and a ribby. Frank Larry on the mound. He's ready. He deals to Willie McGee. Possible hit column, and it's a shallow fly ball to center. Bruton makes the play. 1 down. McGee had a chance to grip and rip, and he missed the opportunity. 1 out, base is empty for Darren Lewis. Lewis batting .217 with a ribby. Right-handed batter. Brown goes through the signs. Larry nods his head. He deals to Darren Lewis. 3 column, 15, and that is going to be a line shot right at Wood. So Lewis hits it on the screws, but to no avail. 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty for Will the Thrill Clark. The Giants' first baseman batting .435, a homer, and 8 ribbies. The pitch to Clark. That's a 15. Another scorching line drive to second. Wood makes the play again, and 1, 2, 3 go the Giants. We're through 1. No score here at Candlestick. Now to the simulcast. Bottom of the first, Detroit, Baltimore. No score. Baltimore has a runner at first. Bases loaded between the Yankees and the Cubs. 1-0 Yankees, and they are threatening for more. That's the top of the first. The Brooklyn Dodgers and LA Dodgers, no score, bottom of 1. And our game, no score. All right, here is Rocky Colavito, 348, 4 homers and 6 ribbies. Manwaring sets the target. The pitch to Rocky Colavito, infield defense, hard hit ball to Matt Williams. He throws across the diamond to Clark, 1 down. So the Rock is retired. Back to the bench he goes. Norm Cash, the Tiger first baseman, steps to the plate. Left-handed batter, 304 average, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. Burkett's ready. He nods. He rocks and deals to Cash. 32. And Cash works a walk. Good job by Norm Cash. 1 out, 1 on for Steve Burrows. Burrows batting .316 with 2 ribbies, no home runs. Giants hoping to turn 2 in the infield as they're playing halfway. Burkett is ready. The windup and the pitch to Steve Burrows. 17. Infield single, possible error as Burkett's going to rush the throw. There'll be no error on this play. Burkett wisely holds on to the ball. So an infield hit, 1 out, 2 on. Cash at second, Burrows at first for Dick Brown. Brown struggling so far in the first 6 games. .217, a homer and 3 ribbies. Again, Giants hoping to turn 2. Burkett looks in to Manwaring. Manwaring sets the target. The pitch to Dick Brown. 27. Single off the pitcher's glove as Burkett's having trouble fielding his position. No error once again because that's a 66. But 2 infield hits. 2 consecutive batters. Bases loaded for the Tigers. Chico Fernandez, less the man, steps to the plate. Chico batting .318, no homers and a ribby. Cash at third, Burrows at second, Brown at first, and D. Scott Howard here at Candlestick in the chat. Hope all is well, D. Scott Howard. How goes Goat sitting? Again, Giants looking to turn 2 and get out of this mess. Burkett takes a deep breath. He deals to Chico Fernandez. Fernandez, ground ball to third. Williams will get the force at second. The runner at third scores. So Cash scores. Brown forced out at second. Fernandez at first, fielder's choice and a ribby. 1-0 Tigers, 2 outs, runners on the corners for the pitcher Frank Larry. Larry batted .231 in 1961 with a homer. This is his first plate appearance of the season. The pitch from Burkett to his counterpart Frank Larry. Infield defense, that's a 4. Royce Clayton has it. Throws to Clark, and the side is retired. Tigers get 1. But leave them on the corners. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0, 1961 Tigers. Leading off for the 1993 Giants, Matt Williams. Yankees have put a 5 spot up on the Cubs. So they are out to a big lead. Matt Williams, .269, 3 homers and 5 ribbies. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch from Larry to Matt Williams. Infield defense, that's a 6. Wood will flip to first. 1 down. And here's Barry Bonds. Bonds, in 1993, 46 home runs, .336 batting average. First 6 games of this redemption season, not so bueno. 182, a homer and 4 ribbies. Can Bonds tie it up with a swing? Bonds, left-handed batter. Larry deals to Bonds. 16, that is a shot to center. Bruton will not get there, and Barry Bonds is at third with a triple as he easily beats the relay throw. So a 1-out triple for Barry Bonds. The 1993 Giants are 90 feet away from tying this game. Robbie Thompson steps to the plate. .318, no homers, no ribbies. He'd love to get his first here. Infield playing normal. Ground ball should score Bonds as long as it's not hit the third or first. Thompson choking up just a bit on the bat. Larry looks into Brown. Brown sets the target. The pitch to Robbie Thompson. Hit column, rare play. We roll for the rare play. 66. Deep drive down the line. 2 through 6. The Giants will take the lead. A 1. It's foul. It is gone. Robbie Thompson gongs the foul pole, and it is 2-1. Giants, bippity boppity boom to the moon goes Robbie Thompson. Boom goes the ball, and Robbie Thompson touches them all. Bonds scores ahead of him, 2-1. Giants to the moon, Alice, to the moon. Joining us here at Candlestick Park, Warren, Bob B, D. Scott Howard, and Dave Gardner. Hope all is well as they just witnessed the Robbie Thompson blast off Frank Larry. 2-1 Giants. 1 out, base is empty. Royce Clayton steps to the plate. Clayton batting 143. A ribby, no home runs. Larry tries to regroup. He rocks and deals to Royce Clayton. 29, fly ball to center. Bruton makes the catch. 2 down for Kurt Manwaring, the catcher. Right-handed batter, 286 in the young season, 4 ribbies, no homers. The pitch to Manwaring. Possible hit, 9, and that's a single to center. A soft line drive to center keeps the inning alive with 2 outs. Manwaring's at first. Here's John Burkett. He gets his first at-bats of this young season. Burkett batted 118, no homers, in 1993. Larry looks to make quick work of John Burkett. 2-1 Giants. And that ball is hit to second base. It's going to be a bang-bang play at first. Burkett hustling down the line. 160 safe. And he is out. Good stretch by Cash. They just nipped Burkett. But the 2-run homer by Robbie Thompson gives the Giants a 2-1 lead as we go to the top of the third. Bart Ewing, how you doing? He says, good matchup, nice set. It's a very fun set, very fun set. And let's quickly go to the simulcast here. 1-0 Detroit over Baltimore. That's the 1915 Detroit Tigers. Brooklyn of 42 and Los Angeles of 62 still scoreless in the third, top of the third. And the Yankees of 54 over the 1909 Cubs, 5-1 in the top of the second. 2-1 here. Tigers down. Jake Wood will lead things off. Wood is 0 for 1. He popped out to first. Burkett readies himself. The windup and the pitch to Jake Wood. Pitcher control. Wood reaches. Fly ball to center. Lewis makes the catch. 1 down. So Wood reached out of the zone. And that is 1 out. Bill Bruton steps to the plate. Popped out to second. He's 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. The pitch to Bruton. Power column. Bruton. Single or a home run. 34 and above. It is possibly out of here. It is a 13, so that's going to be a line shot single. To center. A 1-out single for Bruton. He's going to steal. It's got to be higher than a 53. It's a 54! Bang, bang play at second base, but Bruton is in there. So the tying run in scoring position as Thompson put the tag on him. But Bruton just got under it. 1 out. And here's Al Kaline. Kaline grounded to short. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Mr. Tiger. Kaline, 37. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Thompson will go to Clark, 2 outs, but Bruton advances to third. Tying run 90 feet away, but now there's 2 outs. And here's the Rock, Rocky Colavito, grounded to third. He's 0 for 1. Burkett readies himself, nods his head. Manwaring sets the target. The pitch to Colavito. Power column! This is going to tie the game or put the Tigers ahead. 36 and above. It is a 36. Home run on a 6. It is a single. A single to right. Colavito ties the game. Scoring from third is Bruton. It's a 2-2 game, so Rocky Colavito knocks in a run. 2 outs, Colavito at first. Norm Cash, he walked his first time up. Infield, outfield, straight away and normal. Cash digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Burkett, he's ready. Slide step to Cash. Hit column 72, and that is a shot to deep center field. It's off the wall. Bonds can't corral it. Colavito scores all the way from first. The relay throw not in time as Cash slides in safely to third, and it is 3-2 Tigers. So just as quickly as the Giants took the lead in the bottom of the second on the Robbie Thompson blast, 2 runs in the top of the third, and the 61 Detroit Tigers once again on top. Cash at third, 2 outs for Steve Burrows. He singled his first time up. Burkett on the ropes. The pitch to Steve Burrows. Hit column 34. And that is a shot over Bonds' head again off the wall. Burrows goes into second. Scoring from third is Cash, and it is 4-2. The Tigers have put up a 3 spot. Burkett on the ropes. Burrows will be off on contact at second. Here's Dick Brown. He singled his first time up. Manwaring goes out to have a word with Burkett. Now back behind the plate. Pounds the mitt. Sets the target. Pitch to Dick Brown. 37. Grounder to second. Thompson to Clark. And the inning is over. But a triple and double help plate the Tigers 3 runs in the top of the third. 4-2 Tigers. Giants coming to the plate. Willie McGee to lead things off. He's 0 for 1. In our other games, Brooklyn Dodgers of 1942, 3-0 over the 62 Dodgers of L.A. The 54 Yankees, 5-1 over the 1909 Cubbies. And the 1950 Tigers, 2-0 over the Orioles. 4-2 here. The pitch from Larry to Willie McGee. Infield defense. Chico Fernandez backhands. It throws to Cash. 1 down. One of these teams is going to go over 500. David Trompinson just turned this on, and all I've seen is a Cash triple. Explanation point. Pretty good for a Tigers fan. Well, so glad you could join us, David. And Beatles Eternally is here at the ballpark in Candlestick. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Sip of water. So 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Darren Lewis is 0 for 1, lined out to second. Larry trying to stay in that rhythm. Deals quickly to Darren Lewis. 3, rare play. Roll the purple die. That's a 4. Dribbler to the mound. Larry is going to try to get Lewis at first. Lewis, a speedy runner. I think we need a 6 here. And Lewis is safe. Infield single for Lewis. Tying run comes to the plate, and Will Clark. Clark lined out to Wood. Clark looking to send one out of Candlestick Park. Double play depth for the 61 Tigers in the infield. The pitch to Will to thrill Clark. Infield defense. Cash has it. Could be a double play. Cash to Fernandez. Back to Cash. Double play. Inning over. If you're scoring at home, 3-6-3. Just what Frank Larry wished it to be. Top of the fourth. 4-2. 1961 Tigers over the 1993 San Francisco Giants. The Admiral, Clinton Parks, has joined us at Candlestick. Hope all is well. So here's Chico Fernandez. Fernandez, 0 for 1. He grounded out but drove in a run. He has a ribby. Burkett has to regroup here. 4-2 Tigers. Here's the pitch to Chico Fernandez. 37. Ground ball to Thompson. Thompson flips to Clark. So it's deja vu all over again, less the RBI, 1 down. Number 9 batter, the pitcher Frank Larry, he grounded to short. The pitch to Larry. And that's a swing and a miss, bada. That's a pitcher's control column, but Larry, not being a good hitter, strikes out. 2 outs, top of the order, Jake Wood. Wood is 0 for 2. He's popped out and flown out. Burkett looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He nods his head. He rocks and deals to Jake Wood. Grounder to third. Williams to Clark. Inning over. So Wood reaches out of the zone. And the inning is done. Bottom of the fourth. 4-2. The 1961 Tigers over the 1993 San Francisco Giants. To lead off for the 93 Giants, trailing by 2, Matt Williams. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Dick Brown goes through the signs, sets the target, the pitch to Matt Williams. Power column for Williams! And that is a line shot to center. Tying run comes to the plate and Barry Bonds. Bonds tripled to center his last time up. Tigers hoping to turn 2. Halfway in the infield, the pitch to Barry Bonds. Power column! This could be bippity boppity boom gone! 2 through 6, it's a 4-4 game. It is gone! Barry Bonds goes yard, and it is 4-4. Boom goes the ball, and Barry Bonds touches them all. Scoring ahead of Bonds is Williams. We're knotted at 4. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. That's a bippity boppity boom for 2. So it's 4-4, no outs, bottom of the fourth, and it's Frank Larry on the ropes, and here's Robbie Thompson. He had a 2-run homer. The pitch to Robbie. Swing and a miss. Burkett gets the first out of the inning on a K. Royce Clayton's 0 for 1, right-handed batter. Larry nods his head. The pitch to Clayton. Rare play. We roll the purple die. It's a 6. Dribbler to the mound. Royce Clayton has some speed. We need a 5 or higher, and he is safe. So another infield hit by the speedy San Francisco Giants. As Warren says, what a game. Dave Troppin says, yikes. Good to see everyone here. I'd like to say hello to Warren, Dave Troppins, D. Scott Howard, Beatles Eternally, Clinton Parks, Bert Ewing, Bob B., and Dave Gardner. 1 out, 1 on, 4-4 ball game as Barry Bonds just tied it with a 2-run homer. Here's Kurt Manwaring, the catcher. He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Again, Tigers looking to turn 2 in the infield. Larry takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Manwaring. And that's going to be a strikeout looking on the breaking pitch. 2 outs. Clayton will be off on contact. John Burkett's 0 for 1. Larry deals quickly to his counterpart, Burkett. Hit column for Burkett. Shallow fly ball. Colavito comes racing in. He makes the catch. The side is retired, but we're knotted at 4. Top of the 5th, 4-4 here at Candlestick. In the top of the 5th, the 1915 Tigers 2-1 over the 80 Baltimore Orioles. In the bottom of the 4th, the 42 Brooklyn Dodgers and the 62 Los Angeles Dodgers knotted at 3. We're knotted at 4 here in the top of the 5th. Yankees having a laugher so far at Wrigley. The 54 Yankees 5, the 1909 Cubbies 1. Here's Bill Bruton. He's 1 for 2 with a single. The pitch to Bruton. Possible hit column. That's a 5. Fly ball, shallow, center. Lewis makes the catch, 1 down. Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline, 0 for 2, 2 groundouts. Burkett looks in. He has the sign. The windup and the pitch to Kaline. Hit column 15. Line shot to a leaping Thompson at second. 2 away. Base is empty for Rocky Colavito. He's 1 for 2. RBI single. The pitch from Burkett to the Rock. Hit column. Ballpark effect. Possible single here. It's got to be a 55 or better. Making the running catch. Barry Bonds in left. On the sinking line drive. The side is retired. Bottom of the fifth, 4-4 here at Candlestick. Stepping to the plate for the 93 Giants, Willie McGee. He's 0 for 2. McGee, a speedster, switch hitter, batting lefty. Larry, he's ready. The pitch to Willie McGee. Hit column. Possible single. A 43 or better, he's got it. That ball, sinking line drive, left. Colavito makes the stumbling catch coming in. 1 down. Nice play by Rocky Colavito in left. Mark Forsberg has joined us at Candlestick. Hope all is well. Here's Darren Lewis. Lewis is 1 for 2. He's single. The pitch to DL from Frank Larry. Infield defense 14. This could be possible trouble here. Jake Woods having a little trouble bobbling the ball. Picks it up, throws, and they just get the out at first. 2 down for Will the Thrill Clark. He's 0 for 2. Ground out and a double play. 4-4 ball game. Will the Thrill go yard? The pitch to Clark. Power column for Clark, 62! And that is a shot down the right field line in the corner. And Clark has a 2-out stand-up double. And Frank Larry is now on the ropes. So the go-ahead run, Will Clark at second. Matt Williams, 1 for 2, a ground out and a single. 4-4 ball game. Brown goes out to have a word with Larry. Now back behind the plate. Squats down, sets a target. The pitch to Matt Williams. And he will fly out to center. He chased a high fastball. Clark stranded at second. We go to the top of the 6th. 4-4 here at Candlestick. Elsewhere around the league, the 1915 Tigers 3-1 over the 1980 Orioles. The 42 Dodgers and the 62 Dodgers knotted at 3 in the top of the 5th. 5-1 54 Yankees over the 1909 Cubbies in the bottom of the 5th at Wrigley, and we're knotted at 4. As I take some water. Here's Norm Cash. He's walked and tripled in a run. The pitch to Cash. Hit column, ballpark effect. So Cash, 43 and up. And he rips a single. He is 2 for 2 on base 3 times as he singles to right. So, along with a walk. No outs. Steve Burrows, he's 2 for 2. A single and a double and a ribby. Corners playing in. Up the middle with Clayton and Thompson looking for 2. Will Burrows bunt. Man wearing a set the defense. Now steps back behind the plate. Squats down, sets the target. He awaits the Burkett offering. Here it is. It's a sacrifice bunt. Corners charging. Matt Williams will field it. Matt Williams gets the lead runner with a 4. A 9's a pop-out, and a 12 is the lead runner. It is a 7. It is a good sacrifice by Burrows. Williams' only play is to Robbie Thompson, who's covering on the wheel play. 1 out. Cash in scoring position as Burrows gets some pats on the back in the dugout for doing his J-O-B. Here's Dick Brown. He's 1 for 2, a single and a ground out to second. Burkett peeks over his shoulder, now looks in at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Dick Brown. And they will intentionally walk Brown because I believe the pitcher is up next. No, it's Chico Fernandez, so they walk him to set up the inning-ending double play. Chico Fernandez, less the man, is 0 for 2. 2 ground outs to second. The first one resulted in a ribby. 4-4 ball game. Cash at second, Brown at first. Infield double play depth. The pitch to Chico Fernandez. Power column for Chico! But he gets under it. Shallow fly ball to left. Barry Bonds coming in. He makes the catch. 2 down. Runners retreat back to their bases. 2 outs. 2 on for Frank Larry. Will they stick with Larry in the top of the 6th? He's had some difficulty. They will. The pitch to Larry. Grounder to Clayton. Clayton throws to Clark. The side is retired. Tigers strand 2. Bottom of the 6th, 4-4 here at Candlestick. Barry Bonds will lead things off for the 93 Giants. Joining us here at Candlestick, Christopher Slovic. Please check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Also, station identification break. You're watching and listening to PC Replay Baseball, 100 Wins Runner-Up League on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. If you're enjoying the stream, please smack that like button. If you haven't subscribed and you want, please do so. If you do subscribe, please hit the bell for notification when we go live or we upload. We pretty much go live when we're on. And also check out the other wonderful YouTube content creators in our community, such as Christopher Slovic, D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Beatles Eternally, Clinton Parks, and Dave Gardner. Here's Barry Bonds. He has tripled and homered, knocked in 2. He is a single and double away from the cycle. Larry to Bonds. Infield defense, that's a 22. And it's off Jake Wood's glove as he makes a diving attempt. It goes into right field. Barry Bonds is a double away from the cycle. A leadoff single for Barry. Robbie Thompson has struck out and hit a 2-run homer. Tigers playing the corners in. Burroughs in at third. Cash in at first. Fernandez and Wood looking to turn 2 up the middle. Will Thompson bunt. The pitch to Robbie. He's swinging away. Ballpark effect. 63 and better. It is a single. Looper. Right field. K-Line makes the sliding catch coming in. Pops up and fires it into the infield. Retreating back to first is Bonds. So 1 out, 1 on. 4-4 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Royce Clayton. Clayton 1 for 2. A flyout and a single. Double play depth for the Tigers in the infield. Larry off the mound, rubs up the new baseball that he received from Brown, puts it in his glove, back up on the perch, slide step to the plate, and Royce Clayton. Power column, 38, swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. Oh my lord, that was a hanging curve, but Clayton, totally surprised, swung right through it. That was a kill me curveball that Clayton could not handle. 2 outs. Bonds will be off on contact. Kurt Manwaring, the catcher's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single. Again, Larry takes a deep breath in his 4-4 game. The pitch to Kurt Manwaring. And he is hit by the pitch on that 5 column. That's pitcher's control, and a 40 is you have a baseball tattoo in your back. 2 outs, 2 on. Bonds in scoring position. He represents the go-ahead run. Manwaring at first, an insurance run. But John Burkett at the plate. And there's a little bit of chirping from the Giants dugout. They feel that Manwaring was hit intentionally. And they're going to pitch it for John Burkett in this 6-6 game. I don't blame him. And it's going to be Billy Swift. Billy Swift, the pitcher who batted .263 in 1993. Well, he's got a stick, and he's ready to grip and rip. Billy Swift steps to the right-hander's batter's box. Fans come to their feet here to see Billy Swift hit at Candlestick. Bonds at second, Manwaring at first. Swift trying to give the Giants a lead. Larry nods his head. He rocks and deals to Billy Swift. 38. Grounder to third. Burroughs throws to cash. The inning is over. Giants strand 2. We go to the top of the 7th. The new pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, Kevin Rogers. 2-2, 2.68 ERA, no saves, 80 2/3 innings pitched. They'll face Jake Wood in the top of the 7th. Around the league, the 1915 Tigers 3, the 1980 Orioles 1, bottom of the 7th. Brooklyn Dodgers a 42-5, the 62 Los Angeles Dodgers 3, top of the 6th. Yankees still up 5-1. Those are the 54 Yankees over the 1909 Cubbies at Wrigley. And we're knotted at 4 here. As David Tropin says, tough call on the pinch hitter. Interesting pick by the computer. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And again, if you're not familiar with this game, I'm not the expert on the game, but the 1 and 2 columns will benefit more the pitcher. The 3-6 columns benefit more the hitter. Again, doesn't mean you're going to get the hit, but the 6 columns where you're going to get the homers, and the 3 columns where you're going to get hits. The 4 column is infield defense. The 5 column is the pitcher's control. All right, Jake Wood is 0 for 3. Can he get off the schneid? Rogers, the lefty, deals to the right-handed batting Wood. It's a 5. Wood with a 28, reached for another one, pulls it to right. McGee makes the catch, 1 down. Lack of plate discipline there by Jakey Wood. Base is empty, 1 out for Bill Bruton. Bruton is 1 for 3, has 1 hit, a single. Lefty-lefty matchup. Manwaring sets up inside. The pitch to Bill Bruton. It's a 2. Bruton swings the stick. Grounds it right back to Rogers, who tosses to Clark, 2 away. So they jam Bruton. 2 outs, base is empty for Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline. Kaline, 0 for 3. Rogers looks in, nods his head. He rocks and deals to Al Kaline. 2 column, 13, and that is a single to left. Pulled that fastball. Bonds fields it, throws it back in to Clayton in the infield. So the 2-out single keeps the inning alive for Rocky Colavito, who's 1 for 3. He's singled and knocked in a run. 4-4 ball game, top of the 7th. Rogers deals to the Rock. And that is a walk. Again, that's that 5 column. And a 22 for Kevin Rogers is a walk. Kaline to second, Colavito to first, 2 outs, 2 on. And we have a base running action. Let's see what that will be. That's a 61, possible wild pitch. We go against Kevin Rogers' rating. It's a 3, and that ball gets by Manwaring. Kaline to third, Colavito to second on the breaking pitch that bounced in front of the plate. Norm Cash steps back in the batter's box after that curveball that snapped short. Cash, walk, triple, single. The triple knocked in a run. Can he give the Giants the lead? 4-4, 2 outs, 2 on. Colavito at second, Kaline at third. The pitch to Norm Cash. Hit column, 5. Shallow fly ball to right. Willie McGee comes in, makes the snare. The side is retired. Colavito, Kaline are stranded. We go to the bottom of 7th here at Candlestick Park, 4-4. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Bum, 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 bum. Bottom of the 7th. McGee to lead off for the 93 Giants. Frank Larry still on the mound. As we take some water. Larry so far 6 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs. He's given up 2 homers, no walks, struck out 3. McGee is 0 for 3. The pitch to the speedster, Willie McGee, batting lefty. 64, that's extra bases as that goes down the right field line. McGee takes a wide turnaround second, then puts on the brakes. So a leadoff double for Willie McGee. Darren Lewis will most likely be bunting, and the corners are playing in. Burroughs in at third, Cash in at first. Fernandez and Wood back. Up the middle. Lewis is 1 for 3. His one hit was a single. Brown sets the target. The pitch to Darren Lewis. He's bunting. Larry's going to field it. If you're a Tigers fan, you want a 4 or a 9. It is a 6. Larry's only play is to Cash at first for out number 1. Advancing to third on the successful sacrifice bunt is Willie McGee. Infield moves in with 1 out, bottom of the 7th. And it's Will Clark. Clark doubled his last time up. Prior to that, a double play and a line out. Can he give the Giants a lead here at Candlestick? The pitch to Will, the thrill Clark. 38, and that's a ground ball to third. Infield in. McGee holds. Burroughs to Cash. 2 down. So a clutch piece of pitching by Frank Larry. Infield goes back now to normal. And here's Matt Williams. Williams 1 for 3. Ground out, a single, and a fly out to center. Larry steps off the mound. Rubs up the baseball. Now he's back up on the perch. He rocks and deals to Matt Williams. Swing and a miss! Slider down and away. The side is retired. McGee, leadoff double, bunted over to third, and that's where he will stay. We go to the top of the 8th, knotted at 4 from Candlestick. Leading things off for the 61 Tigers, Steve Burroughs. Burroughs has singled, doubled in a run, and had a sacrifice bunt, so he's 2 for 2. Elsewhere around the league, top of the 8th, 1915 Tigers 3, the 1980 Orioles 2, the 42 Brooklyn Dodgers 5, the Los Angeles Dodgers of 1962 3, that's the top of the 7th in LA. 5-1, bottom of the 8th, 54 Yankees over the 1909 Cubs, and we're 4-4 here in the top of the 8th. Dave Tropin says, dodged a bullet against Clark. Rogers on the mound, and he's in relief of Burkett. Burkett went 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. Walked 2, struck out 1. The pitch to Steve Burroughs. Power column, 37, swing and a miss. Oh my lord, he challenged him with the fastball, and Burroughs swung through it. 1 down. Got away with 1 there, Mr. Rogers. Rogers will next face Dick Brown, the catcher, and he is 1 for 2. He is singled, grounded out, and was intentionally walked. Lefty-righty matchup. Rogers is ready. Pitch inbound for Dick Brown. 36. Hopper to third. Williams to Clark. 2 away. Now bring up Chico Fernandez. He's grounded out twice. The first one resulted in a ribby, and he's flown to left. 2 outs, base is empty. Manwaring wiggles the finger, sets the target. Pitch to Chico Fernandez. Infield defense, 19. Thompson knocks it down, picks it up, throws to Clark, and the inning is over. Well, the top of the 8th is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Barry Bonds will lead things off. He's a double away from the cycle. We're in a 4-4 ball game. Bonds has tripled, hit a 2-run homer, and singled off the glove of Wood at second into right field. Larry still back up on the bump. The pitch from Larry to Barry. And this could be the single. No, it is not. That will be an out. As it's a dribbler, Brown picks it up, throws to Cash, 1 down. Actually, he needs a double for the cycle, excuse me. Triple, homer, single. So now Bonds is 3 for 4. Baltimore has rallied in the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-3 Orioles of 1980 over the 1915 Tigers. Here's Robbie Thompson. He homered in his first at-bat, a 2-run shot. Struck out and has flown out to right. He's 1 for 2. Frank Larry, he's ready. He rocks and deals to Robbie Thompson. Thompson will fly out to Colavito in shallow left. 2 away. Base is empty for Royce Clayton. Clayton is 1 for 3. Struck out, singled, and flown out to Bruton in center. Larry shakes off Brown. Now he's ready. Brown sets up inside. The pitch from Larry to Royce Clayton. 15. Line shot to Wood at second. The side is retired. Clayton hit it on the screws, but right at Jake Wood. Top of the 9th, 4-4 ball game. Rod Beck on the hill. Fu Manchu for the Giants. Frank Larry at the plate, or supposed to be at the plate. They'll probably go pinch hitter here in the top of the 9th. 4-3 Baltimore Orioles of 1980 over the 1915 Tigers. Bottom of the 8th there. 5-3 Brooklyn Dodgers of 42 over the Los Angeles Dodgers of 62. Top of the 8th. 5-1 Yankees, the 1954 Yankees, over the 1909 Cubbies at Wrigley, bottom of the 9th. And we're not at 4 here. So who's the pinch hitter going to be? Dick McCullough will pinch hit for the Tigers, 256 with 6 homers in 1961. And this will be his first at-bat of this early season. So Rod Beck on the mound, 3-1 with 48 saves in 1993, 2.16 ERA. So far in this Redemption League, 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, a homer, 2 runs, his ERA 6, his whip 1.3. The pitch from Beck to McCullough, left-handed batter. McCullough will strike out. Nasty slider, swing and a miss. 1 down. Top of the order for Jake Wood. Wood looking for his first hit. Beck deals quickly to Wood. Rare play. Purple die. It's a 6. That's a dribbler. Beck fields it. Needs to be a 6. And Wood beats it out. So the speed of Jake Wood comes in handy there. 1 out, 1 on. Benjamin's now at short for the Giants. 2 range, again, in the infield. The lower the number, the better. And 54 errors, so that's very good. 1 out, 1 on for Bill Bruton. Beck to Bruton, looking for the double play ball. It's hit to Thompson. This could be a double play here, and it is. Thompson to Benjamin to Clark. 4-6-3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 4-4. The Giants need 1 to cross the plate to win this game in regulation. Kurt Manwaring to lead things off. We have a new pitcher. After Frank Larry was pinch hit for, it's Bob Bruce. 1-2, no saves in 1961. 4.43 ERA, whip of 1.81. Bruce has pitched 5 2/3 innings in this Redemption League. 11 hits, a homer, 5 runs, 2 strikeouts, no walks. ERA 7.94, whip 194. Manwaring has singled, struck out, was hit by a pitch. Bruce to Manwaring. That's going to be an out as he bounces it to Burroughs at third, throws across the diamond to Cash, 1 down. Manwaring, poor eye discipline there. Swung at a pitch out of the zone, beat it into the dirt. 1 out, no one on for Mike Benjamin. Benjamin came in to play defense. Let's see. So Mike Benjamin. Royce Clayton came out of the game. Oh, it was a double switch. So Benjamin's hitting in the 9 spot. This is the only thing I don't like about the simulcast. I wish over here, underneath the scores, they would give you the lineups, because I don't remember them after I say them, and you can see the changes. So Benjamin came in on the double switch. 1 out, no one on. Bob Bruce is ready. Brown sets the target. The pitch to Mike Benjamin. Power column. Benjamin, single or a homer. Now, he's not a home run hitter, So 51 through 66, it's a 44. Still could be a homer. He needs to roll a 6 here, and it's a line shot single to right. So Benjamin with a 1-out single. He's the winning run at first. Tigers of 1961 playing for the double play that will send this game to extra innings. Our good friend, Mr. Utah Mike, that Sports Time Machine, has joined us at Candlestick. Please subscribe to that wonderful channel, Sports Time Machine. So here's Willie McGee. He doubled in his last plate appearance. Prior to that, fly out to left, a ground out to short, and a fly out to center, 1 for 4. The pitch to Mr. Willie McGee. Infield defense. Cash has it. This could be a double play. Cash to Fernandez. Back to Cash. We're going to free baseball. You know why? 3-6-3. Top of the 10th. Knotted at 4. They've gone final in Baltimore. The 1980 Orioles 5-3 over the 1915 Detroit Tigers. Brooklyn of 42, 5-3 over Los Angeles of 62. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Yankees had an easy time with the Cubs, 5-1. That's the 54 Yankees over the 19... I always get these mixed up. 1908 Cubbies. 1909 Cubs. Okay. But we have a humdinger here, top of the 10th, 4-4. Al Kaline leads things off against Rod Beck. The pitch from Beck to Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline, 36. Grounder to third. Williams across the diamond to Clark, 1 down. So Mr. Tiger is retired. As David Troppin says, can't believe Bruce got out of the 9th. Well, he did. Bruce, a Tigers fan. Here's Rocky Colavito. Colavito has singled a run in. He's also grounded out, flown out and walked. He's 1 for 3, been on base twice. The pitch to Rocky Colavito. Power column, that ball is gone! Rocky Colavito crushes it to left center. Rod Beck challenged him with a fastball, and that was a bippity-boppity boom to the moon for Rocky Colavito. Boom goes the ball, and Rocky Colavito touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. It's 5-4 Tigers, and there is much jubilation and jocularity in that Tigers dugout after that bippity-boppity boom by the Rock, Rocky Colavito. So Rod Beck on the hook for the loss now. Here's Norm Cash looking to cash in after the Colavito blast. Cash has walked, tripled in a run, singled and flown to right. Beck on the ropes. Beck to Cash. Grounder. Up the middle. That ball had eyes. So Cash is on first. Will they stick with Beck? He's become a B-grade pitcher. Steve Burroughs at the plate. Single, doubled in a run, sack, bunt, and a strikeout. They will. Ballpark effect. Burroughs, possible single here. Racing in, making a sliding catch in left is Barry Bonds. Quickly retreating to first is Cash. Nice play by Barry Bonds. 2 outs. Cash will be off on contact. And here's Dick Brown, the catcher. He is singled, grounded out, intentionally walked and grounded out, 1 for 3. Beck, Fu Manchu and all. He's ready. Pitch inbound to Dick Brown. Fly ball, Darren Lewis. Lewis trying to make the play. It's a gap shot. And he makes the diving catch in right center, saving the day, but the Rocky Colavito blast in the top of the 10th gives the Tigers a 5-4 lead as we go to the bottom of the 10th. What a catch by Darren Lewis. And guess who's leading off the inning? Darren Lewis. Bob Bruce still on the hill. He can win it now. As we take a water sip break. Lewis is lined to second, singled, grounded to second, and had a sac bunt. He's 1 for 3. He's the tying run at the plate. Only 2 homers in 1993. Bruce to Lewis. Brunton racing in, racing in, racing in. Will he make the catch? Yes, he does! A stumbling catch coming in center field by Bill Bruton on the looper. Tigers 2 outs away from going above 500. Both teams at 3-3. Here's Will Clark. He could send one out. Clark does have a double. Prior to that, he's been retired, including a double play. Bob Bruce trying to gut it out here in the bottom of the 10th. Bruce looks in at Dick Brown. Brown sets the target. The pitch to Will, the thrill Clark. Infield defense, that's a 12. That could be trouble at first. Cash bobbles the ball. And he boots it. Norm Cash boots it. It gets away from him, rolls down the right field line. Will Clark hustling all the way out of the box. Winds up at second by the time it is retrieved by the Tigers. Oh, a horrific error at first for Norm Cash. He's the tying run in scoring position. Matt Williams, the winning run at the plate. Dave Troppins getting a sinking feeling in the chat. And yet the Tigers seem to stick with Bob Bruce. Again, we don't know who's tired. Matt Williams is grounded to second, singled, flown to center, and struck out. If Matt Williams goes yard, the Giants will win 6-5. Bruce looks over his shoulders. Wood cheats towards second, trying to keep Clark close. Now back to his position. The pitch from Bruce to Matt Williams. It's a 6. This could be a walk-off homer. Fly ball deep to right. K-line leaps and makes the catch. Tagging from second to third is Clark. A fine running catch by Mr. Tiger in right, Al K-line. Oh, boy, Matt Williams just missed that one. 2 outs. Clark stands 90 feet away from tying the game. And here's Barry Bonds. Bonds having quite a good game. He has tripled. Hit a 2-run homer, singled, then was finally retired on a number in front of the plate. Brown threw him out at first. Can Barry Bonds get the walk-off win? Brown goes out to have a word with Bruce. Now back behind the plate. The pitch to Barry Bonds, and they will intentionally walk him, so that's what they were talking about. They did not want to face Barry Bonds. His run, well, they just put the winning run on. And they're going to face Robbie Thompson. Thompson's hit a 2-run homer today. So I guess it's pick your poison. They chose Robbie Thompson. Again, Thompson batted .312. He's no slouch in 1993 with 19 homers. Clark, the tying run at third. Bonds, the winning run at first. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Bruce takes a deep breath, beat a sweat from his brow. Pitch inbound to Robbie Thompson. Hit column 46. And it's a leaping catch by Chico Fernandez at short, saving the day. Robbing the game-tying hit. This game is over. This game is over on the leaping catch by Chico Fernandez at short. Righty-righty matchup. Had it been a left-handed batter, Chico Fernandez would have not made the play. And we had a tie ball game, but it was a righty-righty matchup. And it's a great catch by Fernandez. Game over. Tigers win 5-4 to the euphoria of David Troppins. So there you have it. As every game has gone final now. Bob Bruce gets the win out of the pen. Rod Beck for the Giants takes the loss out of the pen. Rocky Colavito, the game-winning homer, is the MVP. Let's go box score. Wood 1 for 5, now batting .219. Bob Bruton 1 for 5 with a run scored, now batting .290. Al Kaline 1 for 5, batting .310. Rocky Colavito 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies.
and a walk, batting .370. Norm Cash is also batting .370. He was 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored, a ribby, and a walk. Steve Burrows was 2 for 4 with a ribby and a strikeout, batting .348. Dick Brown 1 for 4 with a walk, batting .222. Chico Fernandez, who made the leaping catch to win the game, was 0 for 4. He did have a ribby on a ground out, now batting .269. Frank Larry, the pitcher, 0 for 3. Dick McCullough, 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Bob Bruce pitch did not hit. The Tigers, in their victory, 39 at-bats, 5 runs, 11 hits, 5 ribbies, 3 walks, 3 Ks. For the San Francisco Giants, who are now 3 and 4, the Tigers now 4 and 3. McGee 1 for 5, batting .250. Darren Lewis 1 for 4, batting .222. Will Clark 1 for 5, .393 batting average. Matt Williams 1 for 5 with a run scored and a strikeout, .258. Barry Bonds had quite a good game in defeat, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies, and a walk, batting .269. Robbie Thompson hit a 2-run homer, 1 for 5, a run scored, 2 ribbies, strikeout, .296. Royce Clayton 1 for 4, batting .160. Rod Beck pitch did not hit. Kurt Manwaring 1 for 3, batting .292. He also struck out once. John Burkett 0 for 2. Billy Swift, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. He's also a pitcher. Rogers pitch did not hit. Benjamin came in on the double switch, and he was 1 for 1. He's batting .667. The Tigers left 8 runners on base, and so did the Giants. Tigers were 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Giants only 1 for 7. Home runs for the Tigers, Rocky Colavito, his 5th of the year. And that was the winner, off Beck in the 10th inning. For the Giants, Thompson hit his 1st in the 2nd off Larry. Bonds hit his 2nd in the 4th off Larry. Frank Larry went 8 innings, 10 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned, struck out 4, gave up 2 homers. Bruce got the win out of the pen. He went 2 scoreless innings, only giving up a hit and a walk. John Burkett went 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. Walked 2, struck out 1, gave up no homers. Kevin Rogers, 2 innings with a hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Rod Beck, well, he couldn't get through 2 innings. He took the loss out of the pen. 3 hits, an earned run, the homer by Rocky Colavito. No walks and a strikeout. There you have it, folks. Our second game in our PC Replay 100 wins runner-up league, the League of Redemption. Let's close, save and exit. So quickly to the standings now. The 54 Yankees 5-2 are tied with the 80 Baltimore Orioles 5-2. Followed by the 61 Tigers 4-3 and the Dodgers of 62 4-3. 1915 Tigers 3-4, the 93 Giants 3-4. Why the 1909 Cubs and the 1942 Brooklyn Dodgers tied for last, both at 2-5. But the Brooklyn Dodgers got their second win over the 62 Dodgers. Let's see if we have some new games here. No, we still got the Giants. We got these guys. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Let's see. We haven't featured the Yankees yet. Let's autoplay these and see the results. Orioles come back and thrash the 1915 Tigers 9-1. McGregor, the winning pitcher. Dubuck, the loser. Eddie Murray, player of the game. Autoplay this one. And the Brooklyn Dodgers bats have come alive to the sound of music. 18-3 over the 62 Dodgers. Winning pitcher was Allen. Losing pitcher was Williams. MVP was Pete Reiser, for the 42 Dodgers. Let's autoplay this one. And once again, the 61 Tigers over the 93 Giants, 4-3. That will make David Troppins happy. And Rocky Colavito, once again, player of the game. Aguirre, the winning pitcher. Brantley, the losing pitcher. Fox with the save, that's his second. Yankees, Cubbies, autoplay. And the 54 Yankees continue to steamroll with a 5-1 victory. Because that's deja vu all over again. Over the 1909 Cubbies. Bird the win. Rybach the loss. He's 0-2. Bird's 1-1. MVP, Harry Bird, the pitcher of the 54 Yankees. Let's see if we have new series here. All right, new series. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. We're going doubleheader, folks. You guys want a doubleheader in the chat? Do you want to see another game? Let me know. Bonus coverage. Bonus coverage, I tell you. Do you want bonus coverage? Let me know. Do you want to see the 1980 Orioles? Jim Palmer on the mound. He's 0-0. Ollie Reynolds 1-0. Both 6-2. That's for first place. First place on the line. Do you want to see bonus coverage? Or we can save this game for another day. We'll give it a whirl. Do 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 do. Mark Forsberg says yes. Beatles Eternally says let's play too. We need a few more votes on it. We need a few more votes. You gotta motivate me, people. David Troppins wants another game. Come on. Couple more people say yes. I'm going to do it anyway. It doesn't matter. But Warren says, you bet. All right, we're doing it. So bonus coverage. We'll go simulcast just in case this game stinks. We'll go to someone else. So we've got bonus coverage, folks. As Christopher Slovak says yes. David Troppins says, you should play it. We're going to play it. Again, I don't play these games. I do like playing this game, but for this league, I'm not going to just pick one team. We'll play it out. We have fun. We'll have fun. That's what it's about. As Christopher Slovak says, I'll do a double workout. Warren, bonus coverage. It's bonus coverage. We'll go simulcast. We will go simulcast. And again, this will be a battle for first place. 6-2 Yankees of 1954. 6-2 Baltimore Orioles 1980. Clinton Parks is exhausted. He played a tough one, so he's going to go rest. Thank you to the Admiral Clinton Parks, and happy Father's Day to one and all. All right, here we go. We're going to go simulcast. It's a doubleheader, and Baltimore Orioles, New York Yankees. That's our game. Here comes the simulcast. It's a doubleheader. Let's give you your starting lineups. This is a battle for first place, folks. Battle for first place. Al Bunbury leads things off here at Yankee Stadium for the Orioles of 1980. He's in center, followed by Rich Dower at second. Ken Singleton's in right. The cleanup hitter at first, Eddie Murray. Pat Kelly is in left. Kiko Garcia at short. Doug DeCense at third. Rick Dempsey does the catching. He bats eighth. Jim Palmer does the pitching. He bats ninth. For the 54 Yankees, and we have a packed house here in the house that Ruth built in the Bronx Yankee Stadium. Hank Bauer leads things off in right. Phil Rizzuto's at short. Mickey Mantle in center. Yogi Berra does the catching. He's the cleanup hitter. Eddie Robinson's at first. Gene Woodling in left. Gil McDougall at second. Andy Carey at third. Ollie Reynolds bats ninth and does the pitching for the Yankees. Both Palmer and Reynolds right-handed hurlers. To the ballpark we go. Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 2. Doubleheader. A surprise doubleheader. So here we go. Ollie Reynolds in 1954 was 13-4, 7 saves, 1.26 whip, 3.32 ERA. Bunbury at the plate. Let's give you the Yankees defense. Berra behind the plate. 4 defensive range. That's good for a catcher. 4 arm. That's good for a catcher. 45 error. That's good for a catcher. In the infield, you want the range to be lower number. So Carey's a 1, 26 error. Error not so good. 1 very good. Rizzuto's a 242. That's very good at short. It's solid at short. McDougall outstanding at second. 161. Robinson, good range with a 2, but he will boot the ball. That's an 11 for the era. Woodling in left.
You want the higher number in the outfield.
4 range for Woodling, which is good. 5 the best in the outfield. 2 arm, 43 error. So you can run on Woodling a bit. Mantle, 3 range, 5 arm, 24 error in center. Bauer, 4 range, 4 arm, 53 error. Bunbury at the plate, batting .394, a homer, and 5 ribbies. Bunbury, a left-handed batter, awaits the offering from Ali Reynolds, a right-handed hurler. The pitch from Reynolds to Bunbury. Power column! Bunbury jumps on that pitch. Looking dead red. Good chance for a homer here, 16 and above. And Bunbury sends that ball high and deep and gone. Al Bunbury. A leadoff homer, 1-0 Orioles. Michael Peterson has joined us here at Yankee Stadium. As he says, I just got Action PC Baseball. Very fun game, Michael. Glad you could join us. So a leadoff homer by Bunbury as he was sitting dead red. 1-0 Orioles. Here's Rich Dower. Dower batting .313 with 6 ribbies. Reynolds has to regroup here. Berra had a quick word. Back behind the plate. Pounds the mitt. Sets the target. The pitch to Rich Dower. And that's going to be a walk. So Dower does not chase on the 3-2. Not an auspicious start for Ollie Reynolds. Here comes Ken Singleton. Singleton had 24 homers in 1980. So far in this early season, 235, no homers, 3 ribbies. Yankees looking to turn 2 in the infield. They're halfway. Singleton, switch hitter batting lefty. Berra goes through the sides. Reynolds, he's ready. He deals to Kenny Singleton. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 1 out, 1 on for Eddie Murray. Murray batting .229, 2 homers, 9 ribbies. In 1980, batted .332 homers. Slugging percentage, .519.
Double play gets the Yankees out of it.
Remember, leadoff homer by Bunbury has given the Orioles a 1-0 lead. The pitch to Eat, Sleep, and Be Murray, Eddie Murray. And he's going to walk. Oh, boy, Berra wants to know where that pitch was. As again, the 1 and 2 columns for the pitcher and hitter's cards favors the pitcher. And what you do is you add, so say if it was a 1-1, right? Say if it was 1s across the board, it would be a 2. You'd go to the 1 column, and you see a 1 here on the row, okay? And you go to the 1 column here, and you see a 1 here, and that'd be a 2, and that would be a strikeout. So it's APA-ish. 1 out, 2 on for Pat Kelly. First at-bats of the season coming up in this game for Pat Kelly. He batted .260 with 3 homers in 1980. Dower at second, Murray at first. Yankees looking for the double play that ends the inning. Reynolds rocks and deals to Pat Kelly. Hit column, ballpark effect. This could be a single. Kelly needs a 56 or better. Making the diving catch in center field on the sinking line drive is Mickey Mantle, thwarting any more Orioles runs. And that is 2 outs. Now they have to get through Kiko Garcia. 2 outs, 2 on. Kiko gets his first at-bats of the season. He batted .199 with a homer. The pitch to Kiko. Hit column, 44. And it's a leaping catch by Phil Rizzuto. Righty-righty matchup. Turns into a leaping catch by the shortstop and not a single. The Orioles do get 1 on the Bunbury blast. 1-0, bottom of the first. 2 up for the Yankees. Leading things off, Hank Bauer. Rick Dempsey behind the plate. 5 catcher range, which is very good. 4 arm, 35 error. DeSensei at third, 1 range, which is excellent. 24 error, not so good. At short, Kiko Garcia, 2 range, which is good. 46 error, it's good. Dower, 2 range, 62 error, that's very good. And Murray, 3 range, 52 errors. So yeah, you hit the ball at Murray, he's most likely making the play. He'll make the plays. Range, slightly below average. In left, Kelly. In the outfield, you want the higher number now. Kelly's a 3 for range, 3 arms, 66 errors, so he doesn't make errors. Bumbry in center, who hit the homer, 4 range, 2 arm, 46 error. Singleton in right, not much range, he's a 2. And his arm's not that good, it's a 2. And his error rating's decent, it's a 46, so it's pretty good. Here's Hank Bauer. Jim Palmer on the mound. In 1980, Palmer went 16-10 with a 3.98 ERA, whip of 1.39. Palmer so far in the season, 8 innings pitched, 9 hits, 3 runs, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 3.38 ERA. The pitch from Palmer to Hank Bauer. Infield defense, that is a 5. Dower to Murray from second to first, 1 down. Good start for Palmer. That brings up the scooter, Phil Rizzuto. And Rizzuto did not have a good 1954. He only batted 195 as he was coming to an end of his career. He's batting 207. He does have 5 ribbies, though. The pitch to the scooter. He swings, dribbles it to third. DeCence's up with it, throws to Murray, and there's 2 down. Base is empty for Mickey Mantle. Mantle batting 316, no homers, and 1 ribby. The pitch to the Mick. Pops it up. Dower at second, calls for it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bronx Bombers of 54. Top of the second, 1-0 Orioles. DeCence to lead things off for Baltimore. Ollie Reynolds back up on the bump. Righty-righty matchup. DeCence looking for the 3-6 columns always. All batters are always looking for the 3 or the 6 on the red. The pitch to Doug DeCence. Reynolds serves one up. Deep fly ball to left. Gene Woodling back at the track makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up the number 8 batter, Rick Dempsey. Dempsey batting 240 in this season. 5 ribbies, no homers. The pitch to the Oriole catcher, Rick Dempsey. Possible hit column, 31. Line shot to left. Woodling snares it. 2 away. Base is empty for the pitcher, Jim Palmer. The pitch to Palmer. This should be quick work. Bouncer to Rizzuto. Over to Robinson. The side's retired. Hats off to Jim Palmer for actually making contact. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Orioles. Yogi Berra leads things off for the Yankees. He's only batting 189 with 3 ribbies. He struck out twice, walked 3 times. In actuality, in 54, 307 with 22 homers. He's looking to grip and rip. Berra digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Palmer looks in at Dempsey. The pitch to deja vu all over again. Yogi Berra. Power column. That ball is gone. Yogi Berra sends it down the right field line. Hits the second deck stanchion. And it is 1-1. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. It was a bippity-boppity boom for Yogi Berra. And we are knotted at 1. Boom goes the ball, and Yogi Berra touches them all. It was a Berra blast. So now it's Jim Palmer's turn to regroup. Dempsey goes out to have a quick word. Back behind the plate, Eddie Robinson steps to the plate. Robinson, looking for his first hit of the season. Had 3 homers, batted .261 in 1954. Palmer to Robinson. 4 column infield defense, that's a 19. Murray has it. Tosses to Palmer, covering the bag. For the out. 1 down. Base is empty. 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the second. Gene Woodling, 318, 2 ribbies. Another left-handed stick that the right-handed throwing Palmer must face. The pitch to Gene Woodling. Power column, deep fly ball to right. Singleton back, reaches up and makes the catch. 2 away. Palmer's given up some loud balls off the bat. That'll bring up Gil McDougal. McDougal, 194, 2 homers, 8 ribbies. Righty-righty matchup. Dempsey sets up down and away. The pitch to Gil McDougal. Ball 4. He would not chase. 2 outs. McDougal at first for Andy Carey, who's batting .516. 4 ribbies, no homers. He had 8 home runs in 1954. McDougal will be off and running at first. The pitch to Andy Carey. Infield defense, 19. DeSensei across the diamond to Murray. Inning over, scoring at home 5-3. But the game is tied up on the Yogi Berra blast. Top of the third, knotted at 1. Around the league right now, there's scoreless at Wrigley between the 93 Giants and the 1909 Cubbies. The Los Angeles Dodgers 2-0 over one of the Detroit teams. Brooklyn's losing to the other Detroit team 2-0. And we're knotted at 1. Here's Al Bunbury to lead things off. He homered first at bat of the game. First batter of the game. Reynolds to Bunbury. Infield defense. McDougal has it. Over to Robinson. 1 down. Rich Dower steps to the plate. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box. He walked his first time up. Berra goes through the signs. Ollie Reynolds nods his head. He rocks and deals to Rich Dower. Power column, 9, and that is a line shot single to center. 1 out, 1 on. Yankees want to turn 2. Halfway in the infield, Kenny Singleton struck out his first time up. Switch hitter, batting lefty. He awaits the Ollie Reynolds offering, and here it is. 7, single to center. Dower hits second. Will he be waved on? He is out 5-10. And he will hold a strong throw by Mantle. Lucky Dower put on the brakes. 1 out, 2 on. Go ahead run at second and Dower. Singleton at first. And here's Eddie Murray. He walked his first time up. Again, Yankees hoping to turn 2 in the infield. Ollie Reynolds on thin ice. The pitch to Eddie Murray. Infield defense, 18. This could be a double play that ends the inning. But McDougal struggles with the ball. His only plays to first for out number 2. Advancing to third is Dower, to second Singleton. Murray is retired. 2 outs, 2 on. Second and third for the Orioles. Pat Kelly, 0 for 1. He flew out to center. Can he give the Orioles the lead? Batting .385, looking for his second ribby of the season. Reynolds nods his head. He rocks and deals to Pat Kelly. And he will walk him. Kelly did not chase high and away. Bases juiced. No place to put Pat Kelly. And we have a base running action. It is a possible error on a pickoff attempt, except it will not be an error, as that's a 41. Great play at first by Robinson. As Reynolds threw high, Robinson went up and got it. So Berra steps back. Kiko Garcia steps back in the batter's box. Dower at third, Singleton at second, Kelly at first, 2 outs, bases juiced, no place to put Kiko Garcia. The pitch from Ollie Reynolds. Infield defense, 12, Carey, possible error, and he is not bueno. That's a 26, and Carey boots the ball. Dower scores, and the bases are still loaded as Carey kicks the dirt in frustration. 2-1 Orioles. At 26 is frightening for an error rating. Now bring up Doug DeSensei. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Doug DeSensei. 36. Grounder to third. Carey has it to Robinson. Inning over. Had he done that in the prior play, we'd still be knotted at 1. But his error helped the Orioles take a 2-1 lead. We go to the bottom of the third. Ollie Reynolds will lead things off for the Yankees. Reynolds batted .160 in 1954. Palmer to Reynolds. It's a 4. A hopper. DeSensei charges it. Could be an error. 24, and he boots the ball. So that hot corner has been pretty hot for both third basemen. Carey for the Yankees, and now Doug DeSensei for the Orioles. Tying run at first, and the pitcher, Ali Reynolds, top of the order, Hank Bauer, 0 for 1 with a ground out. Orioles looking to turn 2. The pitch to Hank Bauer. Power column, 61, that's a double, into the corner, right field. Will they waive Reynolds? Will they waive Reynolds? No, they will hold Reynolds. Second and third, no outs. That error is glooming large now. Here's Phil Rizzuto. Again, Rizzuto coming into an end of his career. He only batted 195 in 54, 307 at-bats. He's batting 200. The pitch to the Scooter. Infield defense. He'll be out, but will the run score? Yes, Reynolds scores from third. So the Scooter, Phil Rizzuto, picks up a ribby on the ground out to short. Holding at second is Bauer. We're knotted at 2 here in the bottom of the third. Bauer at second, 1 away for the switch-hitting youngster Mickey Mantle. Mantle popped out to second. The pitch to the Mick. And it's a single to center. Bumbry charges. And Bauer is held at third. 1 out. Runners on the corners for Yogi Berra. He tied the game up with a homer. The pitch to Berra. Infield defense. That's a 20. And it's off the glove of the diving Kiko Garcia. It's 3-2 Yankees. Bauer scores. Mantle holds at second. Berra is 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies. 3-2 Yankees. Mantle at second. Berra at first. Eddie Robinson grounded to the pitcher. He's 0 for 1. Dempsey goes out to have a word with Palmer. Now back behind the plate. Sets the target. The pitch to Eddie Robinson. Power column, 60. That's going to be a single to left. Will they waive Mantle? Yes, they do. And it's 4-2 Yankees. So that error that started the inning by the third baseman DeSensei has opened up the floodgates. Palmer on the ropes. Gene Woodling looking to TKO Palmer. 1 out. Berra at second. Robinson at first. Woodling at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Palmer with a slow wind-up and leg kick. Infield defense. And they will get the force at second. Now, can Kiko Garcia relay throw to first? And they got it. Double play. Dower to Kiko Garcia, who went leaping over Berra, who went in hard on to Murray, and the side is retired. But the Yankees plate 3. We go to the top of the fourth, 4-2. The 1954 Yankees over the 1980 Baltimore Orioles. In Chicago, the 1909 Cubs 1-0 over the 93 Giants, top of the fourth. Cubs have runners on the corners. Dodgers 6-0 over one of the Tigers teams in the top of the fourth, and they have a runner at first. That's the 62 Dodgers. The other Tiger team, faring a little better, they are up 2-0 over the Brooklyn Dodgers. 4-2 here, top of the fourth. And here's Rick Dempsey to lead things off against Ali Reynolds. Dempsey 0 for 1. The windup and the pitch to Rick Dempsey. 11, single up the middle. That ball had eyes. Tying run comes to the plate in Jim Palmer. He's going to be bunting. No, he swings away. Strikeout. So Palmer swings away and misses. 1 out, 1 on for Al Bumbry's homered and grounded out. Bumbry represents a tying run at the plate. Yankees infield double play depth. Reynolds looks into Berra. Slide step to the plate and Al Bumbry. Power column, 64, and that is a double into the right field corner. Dempsey will be held at third. So 1 out, 2 on. Here come the Orioles. Bumbry at second. Dempsey at third. Dower at the plate. Dower 1 for 1 with a walk. His one hit a single. Infield playing normal for the Yankees. They'll give up the run for the out. Reynolds takes a deep breath. He deals to Rich Dower. And that's a single up the middle. Dempsey scores, Bunbury scores, and we are knotted at 4. We got another good game here in this doubleheader. A bonus doubleheader. So it's 4-4, 1 out. Dower at first for Kenny Singleton. He's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single. Reynolds looks to first. Now Robinson comes off the bag. Reynolds slide step to the plate. Singleton, power column, ballpark effect. This will be a hit, but will it be a homer? 41 and greater. It could be a homer here. 2 through 6. And that ball is gone! Kenny Singleton sends it out to right center. And it is 6-4 Orioles as Beatles Eternally says, let's go O's. Holy cow, bippity boppity boom to the moon for Kenny Singleton. Boom goes the ball, and Kenny Singleton touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. 6-4 Baltimore. Reynolds, B-grade pitcher. Murray at the plate. He is walked and grounded out. Infield defense, 18. McDougal to Robinson, 2 down. So they're going to try to nurse Ollie Reynolds through this inning. He's given up 6 runs. Homers to Bunbury and Singleton in this game. Pat Kelly is 0 for 1, a walk and a flyout. Reynolds nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Pat Kelly. Bounding ball to second. McDougal to Robinson. Side retired. But after the Yankees plate 3 in the bottom of the third, the Orioles come back with 4 in the top of the fourth. We got a slobber knocker here in the Bronx. The 1980 Orioles 6, the 1954 Yankees 4. In a surprise doubleheader. Leading off for the Yankees, trailing by 2, Gil McDougal. He walked his first time up. Righty-righty matchup. Palmer with the slow windup and leg kick. Grounder to second. Over to first. 1 out, so that's Dower to Murray. As McDougal chased low and beat the ball into the dirt. Base is empty, 1 out for Andy Carey. He's 0 for 1. Dempsey sets the target. Pitch to Carey. Carey with a 14, singles up the middle. And now Palmer is in a bit of shaky ground. Carey's going to attempt to steal. Try to get in scoring position. They need higher than a 46. And he is thrown out by Rick Dempsey. Dower makes the tag, 2 away. Boy, the Yankees just ran themselves out of an inning because at the plate, well, it was Ollie Reynolds. I assume they would pinch hit. And they will. Jerry Coleman, former Marine fighter pilot. And he's getting his first at-bat, it looks like, of the season. Coleman only batted .217 with 3 homers. Palmer looks to make short work of Jerry Coleman. Power column for Coleman, 35, and he gets under it, floats it to left. Kelly coming in, makes the catch. The side is retired. Savoy, 48, how you doing, my friend? He said, let's go O's. The O's are up 6-4. Top of the 5th. Kiko Garcia leads things off. 0 for 2, a line out, and reached on the error by Carey at third. The new pitcher on the mound for the Yankees is Jim McDonald. McDonald on the season, 6 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks, 1.42 ERA, whip of 1.11. In reality, 4-1, no saves, 71 innings pitched, 3.17 ERA, whip 1.39. Let's see if there was a double switch. No double switch. As Coleman, that would be true because Coleman, he made the last out, so you just insert the pitcher. Here's the pitch from Jim McDonald to Kiko Garcia. That's a strikeout. Got him looking. Fastball outside corner. 1 down. Doug DeCense who made that horrific error that led to 3 runs in the bottom of the third. The Orioles bats bailed him out with 4 in the top of the fourth. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Dougie DeCense. Power column 58, and that is a single to left. A line shot single. And DeCense is going to try to steal here. It's got to be higher than a 43. And he cannot get the jump. Good job by McDonald in holding him on. Yankees playing for 2. Rick Dempsey at the plate. 1 for 2. Lined out to left and singled. McDonald nods his head. Berra sets the target. Pitch to Rick Dempsey. Possible hit with the 44. And it's a line shot to the leaping Phil Rizzuto at short. Fake snap throw to first. Quickly getting back was DeCense. Rizzuto never released the ball. Here's Jim Palmer. The pitch to Palmer. He makes contact. Tapper to Reynolds. McDonald, throws to Robinson, and the side is retired. Bottom of the fifth, 6-4. The 1980 Orioles over the 54 Yankees. The winner will be in first place. Hank Bauer leads things off for the Yankees. Palmer back up on the perch. 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs. He's also given up a homer. Walked 1, struck out none. Pitch inbound to Hank Bauer. Power column 61, and that is a double down the left field line. So here come the Yankees, and once again Jim Palmer is on thin ice. Phil Rizzuto, I assume he'll be bunting, and he is. Eddie Murray will field it. A 4 gets the runner at third, a 9's a pop out. It's a good sacrifice. Murray fields it and takes it to the bag himself. Actually, he'll tag out Rizzuto as Rizzuto stopped running. 1 out, Bauer at third. Orioles will give up the run. They want the out. Here's Mickey Mantle. The Mick is 1 for 2. He singled and popped out to second. Can Mantle tie it with a mighty smash? The slow wind up and the high leg kick from Palmer to Mickey Mantle. And that's going to be a walk. Breaking pitch out of the zone. And Palmer is a B grade. Do you stick with Palmer now? Yogi Berra has homered. That was a solo blast and singled in a run. So he's 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies. Palmer deals to Berra. A looper to left. Can Kelly make the diving catch? 53 and higher, drops in. And Kelly makes the diving catch, but Bauer races in from third. The Yankees close to within 1. So Berra's knocked in 3 runs. It's now 6-5. Tying run Mantle at first for Eddie Robinson. Robinson 1 for 2, a ground out and an RBI single. Palmer trying to get himself through this inning. He's a B grade now. Eddie Robinson digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Mantle will be off on contact. Dempsey sets the target. The pitch to Eddie Robinson. 49. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and the side is retired. Palmer goes back to an A grade after the pitching check. Top of the 6th, we've got a doozy here in the Bronx. 6-5, the 1980 Orioles over the 1954 Yankees. The winner will be in first place. In Chicago, the 1909 Cubs still 1-0 over the 93 Giants, top of the 7th. The Dodgers 7-3, those are the 62 Dodgers, over one of the Detroit teams in the top of the 6th. In the bottom of the 7th, in Detroit, the other Detroit team 2-1 over the 42 Brooklyn Dodgers, and 6-5 here, Orioles over the Yankees. Bumbry at the plate, leadoff batter. He is 2 for 3, a homer, a ground out, and a double. The pitch to the Bumblebee, Al Bumbry. 48, and he walks because the pitcher has a W, so that is a walk. So Jim McDonald walks Bumbry. Corners playing in. They expect Dower to bunt. Dower is 2 for 2. He's walked, singled, and then singled again, knocking in 2. The pitch to Rich Dower. That's going to be a deep fly ball to right. Bauer corrals it at the track. Bunbury retreats to first. 1 out, 1 on for Kenny Singleton. Singleton has struck out, singled. In his last plate appearance, hit a 2-run homer. Switch hitter batting lefty. McDonald looks in at Berra. He's ready to work. Slide step to the plate. Singleton. 9. That will be a walk, because the 5 is pitcher's control. Bunbury to second, Singleton to first. And you know, if this guy's got walks in his 2-column automatic for certain numbers, that his control is not bueno on the 5 column. How long will the Yankees stick with Jim McDonald? 1 out, 2 on for Eddie Murray. Murray is hitless, though he has walked once. Yankees playing for 2 in the infield. Berra goes out to have a word with McDonald, now back behind the plate. McDonald takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Eddie Murray. Power column, 11. This could be a home run. It needs to be a 6. Anything other than a 6 is a single. It is a single to right. Bunbury should score. He's a fast runner. Here's the throw. And he gets in there. A close play at the plate. It had to be a 6. It was a 5. And Bunbury, that's a huge insurance run for the Orioles. They're now up 7-5. Bauer put a good charge on it. Strong throw to the plate, but Bunbury's speed beats him. Going to third is Singleton. Murray at first with a single and a ribby. Again, Yankees playing for 2. Pat Kelly is hitless. He does have a walk. Yankees sticking with Jim McDonald. Here's the pitch to Kelly. 16, single to right field. Singleton trots in from third. Murray hits second and holds. 8-5, and that's it for the Yankee pitcher. Tom Morgan comes in. Morgan, 11-5 with a save, 3.34 ERA, 1.32 WHIP. So McDonald did not spell relief at all. He was horrible. Did not command the plate. 8-5 Orioles. 1 out, 2 on for Kiko Garcia. His line to short. Reached on an error by Carey at third and struck out. Tom Morgan looking for the K. 6, that's a hit. No! Woodling races in. Snares the shallow fly ball. Nice play by Woodling in left. Quickly getting back to second is Murray and Kelly to first. So 2 outs, 2 on for Doug DeCense. 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. Prior to that, he's grounded out and flown out. The pitch to Dougie DeCense. Power column, 40. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. But the Orioles plate 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-5 Baltimore. Due up for the 1954 Yankees to lead off Gene Woodland. Woodland is hitless. Palmer back on the mound. Palmer struggled, but he's still out there. The slow windup and the delivery to Gene Woodland. Infield defense, that is a 20. It's going to be a bang-bang play as Dower diving stop from his knees. Woodling safe on the 1-6, and he is out. Nice stretch by Murray. So a wonderful play all around on that right side of the Oriole defense. 1 out, Gil McDougall has walked and grounded out. Palmer taking his time. The pitch to Gil McDougall. 15, single to right. This time Dower couldn't make the diving stop. Now bring up Andy Carey. He's 1 for 2. 1 hit, a single. Orioles looking to turn 2 in the infield. Palmer peeks to first. Now Murray bounces off the bag. The pitch to Andy Carey. 39. Garcia has it. And it's Garcia stepping on the bag as he was ranging towards it. Fires to Murray. Double play, inning over. You score that. Oh, actually, it was Murray, excuse me. My faux pas. Murray to Garcia, back to Murray. 3-6-3, inning over. Top of the 7th, 8-5 Orioles. Dempsey to lead things off. Dempsey, 1 for 3. It's one hit, a single. Morgan, the third Yankee pitcher. The pitch to Rick Dempsey. That's going to be a double. Down the left field line. Orioles bats are alive with the sound of music. Palmer will be bunting. Nope, they're going to pinch hit for Palmer with Terry Crowley. Crowley on the season batting .571 with 2 ribbies. He is 4 for 7. In actuality, Crowley had 12 homers, batting .288. The pitch to Crowley, he's dropping the bunt down. Morgan fields it. He needs a 4, 9, or 12. It is a 6. Morgan, it's going to be a good sacrifice. He will not make the error. His error is a 66. So Morgan bobbles the ball, but makes the play to Robinson at first for the first out of the top of the 7th. Advancing to third is Dempsey. Infield moves in. Yankees down 3, and here's Al Bumbry. Bumbry has homered in a run, grounded out, doubled, and walked. The pitch to the Bumblebee, Al Bumbry. Morgan tosses up a fat one, and that is a double into right field. And it's now 9-5. Yankee pitching has been horrendous, and the Boo Birds are out here in the Bronx. Rich Dower steps to the plate. Dower, 2 for 3, a walk, 2 singles. He has 2 ribbies and a fly out to right. Bumbry at second, 1 away. Morgan peeks over his shoulder, now in at Berra. The pitch to Rich Dower. That's going to be a walk on pitcher control column, because that's an 8. 1 out, 2 on for Kenny Singleton. Singleton has struck out, single, 2-run homer, and walked. Yankees playing for 2. Kenny Singleton looking to put more nails in this Yankee coffin. Switch hitter batting lefty. Pitch inbound from Morgan to Singleton. And that is another walk. Walks have put the Yankees in bad spots in this game. Bases juiced. Possible base action here. Possible wild pitch. Morgan's a 4. And Berra blocks the ball. So no runners advance. Base is still loaded. Murray steps back in the box. The pitch to Eddie Murray. 7. That's popped up right side. McDougal calling for it. Infield fly. Actually, it would be an infield fly, I would think, right? And he makes the catch. 2 outs. Infield back to normal. For Pat Kelly. Kelly has 1 hit with a ribby. He's also walked. He's 1 for 3. Morgan takes a deep breath. Nods his head. Rocks and deals to Kelly. 21. Fly ball, center field, Mantle to his left. Makes the catch. The Orioles leave them loaded, though they do get 1. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 9-5 Baltimore here in the Bronx. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back for its root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. As we have a surprise doubleheader. Dave Ford on the mound for Baltimore now. Ford has pitched 1 inning this season, giving up nothing. In actuality, 1-3 with a save, 4.26 ERA, 1.13 whip. Morgan, they'll probably pinch hit for, and they will. So Bob Serve will pinch hit for Morgan for the Yankees. Serve on the season is 0 for 2 with a ribby. In actuality, 5 homers, 260 batting average, righty-righty matchup. The pitch to Bob Serve from Dave Ford. That ball is hit to Kiko Garcia. Garcia, this could be 46 is not horrific. And he just barely makes the play, backhanding it. Fires low. Murray digs it out of the dirt. 1 down. It's a 42. 1 out for Hank Bauer. He's doubled twice and grounded out. The pitch to Bauer. Infield defense. That's a 7. An 8, excuse me. Murray takes it to the bag himself. 2 away. Base is empty for Phil Rizzuto. Ford deals quickly to Rizzuto. 55. Grounder to Dower. Dower to Murray. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. So Ford does his J-O-B. Top of the 8th. 5, the 1980 Orioles over the 54 Yankees in bonus coverage. Kiko Garcia leads things off for Baltimore. He's looking for his first hit. Johnny Sain, a former Boston Brave on the mound. Sain, it was spawn and Sain and pray for rain for the Braves. The pitch from Sain to Garcia. Strikeout. Looks at the fastball, inside corner, 1 down. Doug DeCense steps to the plate. He is 1 for 4. He struck out and singled. Sain's ready to work. The pitch to DeCense. That's a grounder. McDougal 12. Possible error. And again, McDougal, pretty good fielder, and he easily makes the play to first. 2 away. You like to see that 6 number there. That's 61. Base is empty for Rick Dempsey. Dempsey is doubled, singled, lined out twice. 2 for 4. The pitch to the Oriole catcher, Rick Dempsey, from Sain. Grounder back to Sain, over to Robinson at first, and 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Good inning by Sain. Bottom of the 8th, Yankees down by 4. Baltimore 9, New York 5. We've gone final in Chicago, a pitcher's duel. The 1909 Cubs defeat the 93 Giants 1-0. Final in Detroit, where the Brooklyn Dodgers defeat one of the Tiger teams 5-2. Knotted at 7 in Detroit with the 62 Dodgers and the other Tiger team. So it's the 61 Tigers and the 1915 Tigers. I don't remember who is who right now, playing who. And in our game, 9-5 Yankees. We're going to stick with this game. And we might have some bonus coverage of the Dodgers and Tigers. Mickey Mantle at the plate. It's popped out to second, singled and walked. Ford deals to the Mick. And that's going to be a walk. And that's good. The Yankees need base runners. Mantle at first for Yogi Berra. He's homered in a run. He's singled in a run. And he has sacked flied in a run. So he's 2 for 2 with 3 ribbies. Dempsey sets the defense to double play depth in the infield. Back behind the plate, squats down. The pitch to his counterpart, Yogi Berra. That's a 7, and that's a single to left. Mantle will hold at second. No, he might go. And he is out! He is out. Kelly put on a good charge, fires to DeCense. Mantle is out. Now, Berra, will he get the second? Yes, he does. No, he holds. He holds. Ooh, he put the brakes on. So the Yankees, again, have just probably run themselves out of an inning as Kelly throws Mantle out at third. DeCense applies the tag. 1 out, 1 on for Eddie Robinson. Robinson 1 for 3. A single, a ribby, and a strikeout. The pitch to Eddie Robinson. That's a 6, and that is 2 balls, no strikes. We do it again. Again, Ford deals to Robinson. 52, single to right. Berra goes first to third. How big was Kelly throwing Mantle out at third now? 1 out, runners on the corners as Mantle really did that on his own. Here's Gene Woodland. How long do the Orioles stick with Ford? Woodland is hitless. Boy, would he like to get his first hit now. Yankees hoping for that double play that ends the inning. Ford takes a deep breath. He's ready to work to Woodland. 46, and that is a line shot to right. Berra scores. Robinson hits second. Woodland might have a chance. If it's a 3 or higher, he's got a double. Oh, a 1. Everyone holds. So a good play in right by the not-so-sure fielding Kenny Singleton. But again, the base-running blunder by Mickey Mantle took a run off the board. 9-6 now. Tying run comes to plate and Gil McDougal. He had 12 home runs in 54 and 2 so far in the season. Orioles playing double play in the infield. The pitch to Gil McDougal. But before that happens, McDougal is called back, and Bill Moose Skowron comes to the mound. And Skowron, 340 with 7 homers. So they go to the Moose. Will the Orioles stick with Ford? Yes, they do. 21, fly ball to center. Bunbury makes the catch. Robinson holds at second. 2 away. 9-6 Orioles. Bottom of the 8th. Orioles have, Yankees have plated one. Here's Andy Carey. Carey grounded out, singled, banged into a double play, 1 for 3. The pitch to Andy Carey, and he walks him. If it's, okay, I can't remember if it's higher or low. Well, we'll find out. 2 balls. So the die roll is not higher. Had it been a 3, it would have been bases loaded. So it's a full count. Again, we pitch to Carey. That's a walk. No, it's a ground ball. DeSensei throws to Murray, and the side is retired. Wow, a horrific swing by Carey, and he bounces out for the 3rd out. Yankees do get 1. We go to the top of the 9th, 9-6. So all around, some shoddy play by the 54 Yankees in that inning, starting with the horrific base running of Mantle as he was thrown out at 3rd by Pat Kelly. Skowron goes in to play second. Wow. So Skowron's at second, and he's not bueno with range or error. 5 range, which is awful in the infield. That's the worst you can be in 11 error. So range checks, error checks will be an adventure for Skowron. Ford, Billy Sane, Johnny Sane, actually, and now it's Len Sakata to pinch hit for Ford. Ford did a good job. Sakata is 0 for 1 in the season. He batted 193 in reality with a homer. Sane to Sakata. Power column 64, and Sakata bounces a double down the left field line. So here come the Orioles. Sane to Bunbury. 46. Rizzuto to Robinson, but he was ranging towards the second base bag. Sakata goes to 3rd, so that ground out acts like a sack. Infield in. Rich Dower at the plate for the Orioles. Sakata at 3rd. Dower is 2 for 3. A walk, 2 singles. He's knocked in 2 runs. He's actually walked twice, and he's flown out to right. Johnny Sane deals to Rich Dower. 13. Base hit up the middle. Sakata trots in. 10-6 Orioles. As they look to take over first place, they get that run right back. Dower at first, 1 out for Kenny Singleton. He struck out, singled, 2-run homer, and has walked twice. Yankees stick with Johnny Sane. The pitch, swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. 2 outs. Dower at first, off on contact for Eddie Murray. Dodgers now up 10-7 over Detroit in the bottom of the 9th in the only other remaining game. Sane, he's ready to work. He rocks and deals to Murray. That's a looper to Gene Woodland in left. Can Woodland make the play? 62 and higher, it's a hit. And it drops in and gets by Woodland. Will Dower be waved around? Yes, he does. A diving attempt in left by Gene Woodland gets by him. Murray at second with a double and a ribby, and it's now 11-6 Orioles. Pat Kelly, who threw out Mickey Mantle at 3rd, and inning of blunders for the Yankees in the bottom of the 8th, stands at the plate. The pitch to Pat Kelly, and he will strike out looking, and that ends the top of the 9th. Last call for alcohol at 2, you're through. So there'll be a pinch hitter for the Yankees, pitcher Johnny Sane. Sammy Stewart looking to close things out here in the top of the 9th. The Yankees up by 5. Stewart on the season, 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 strikeout, 5.40 ERA, whip 1.20. In actuality, 7-7 with 3 saves, 3.56 ERA, 1.37 whip. The pinch hitter for Johnny Sane will be Enos Country Slaughter. Slaughter batting .333 with 3 ribbies. The pitch to Enos Country Slaughter from Sammy Stewart. Infield defense 19. Murray has it. Tosses to Stewart. 1 down.
Orioles 2 outs away from taking over first place early in the season. Hank Bauer comes to the plate. Bauer's doubled twice. 2 for 4. Dempsey sets the target. Stewart, he's ready. The pitch to Hank Bauer. Infield defense, bounding ball to second. Dower to Murray, 2 away. Orioles 1 out away from taking over first place. Here's Phil Rizzuto. Quickly, the scooter. Swing and a miss, and this ball game is over. The Orioles bats bludgeon Yankee pitching. The 1980 Baltimore Orioles 11, the 1954 Yankees 6. The Orioles take over first place. Palmer gets the win, first of his season. Ollie Reynolds gets the loss. He's 1-1. Rich Dower, player of the game. No injuries for either team. Let's quickly go to the box score, as all games are final now. Bunbury, 3 for 5, 3 runs scored, 2 ribbies, a walk. He's now batting .421. He had that leadoff homer to start off the game. Dower, 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, 3 ribbies, 2 walks, now batting .361. He was player of the game. Kenny Singleton, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. The top of the order, and then Murray knocked in 2. They knocked in 2, 4, 6, 9 runs, the top 4. Murray was 2 for 5, 2 ribbies, a walk, batting .250. Pat Kelly, 1 for 5 with a ribby, walk and a stolen base, .353. Kiko Garcia, 0 for 5. DeSensei made an error. He was 1 for 5 and struck out. So Garcia's batting .097. DeSensei, .323. Dempsey was 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, now batting .267. Palmer, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Crowley, the pinch hitter, sacked. Ford, the pitcher, did not hit. Sakata, the pinch hitter, was 1 for 1 with a run scored. Stewart, pitch, did not hit. The Orioles in a very impressive win, at least for the offense. 42 at-bats, 11 runs, 15 hits, 10 ribbies, 7 walks, 7 Ks. For the Yankees, in a disappointing defeat, Hank Bauer, 2 for 4 with 2 runs. He's now batting .394. Phil Rizzuto, 0 for 4 with a ribby and a strikeout, 182. Mickey Mantle, that horrific base running error where he's thrown out at third, really took the Yankees out of that bottom of the 8th. 1 for 2, a run scored. He walked twice, batting .333. Berra, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 3 ribbies, and a homer, .250 he's batting. Eddie Robinson, 2 for 4 with a ribby and a strikeout. He's batting .250. Gene Woodling, 1 for 4 with a ribby. He's batting .308. Gil McDougall, 1 for 2 with a walk, batting .211. Bill Moose Scouring, he pinch hit and stayed in to play second, 0 for 1, batting .222. Andy Carey, 1 for 4, batting .486. Ollie Reynolds, 0 for 1 with a run scored. Coleman, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. McDonald pitched, not hit. Morgan pitched, not hit. Bob Serve, 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Johnny Sane pitched, not hit. Enos Country Slaughter, pinch hitter, 0 for 1, now batting .286. Yankees in defeat, 33 at-bats, 6 runs, 11 hits, 6 ribbies, 3 walks, 2 Ks. Home runs for the Orioles. Bunbury is second of the year in the first off Ollie Reynolds. Singleton is first in the fourth off Ollie Reynolds. Yogi Berra hit his first in the second off Palmer. Orioles left 12 runners in scoring position, the Yankees 5. The Orioles were 5 for 16 with runners in scoring position, the Yankees 4 for 8. Palmer with the win, 6 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 homer given up. Ford, 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, it was earned, walked 1. Stewart pitched an inning and struck out 1, gave up no hits or walks or runs. For the Yankees, Ollie Reynolds took the loss. He's 1-1, 4 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, gave up 2 homers, Bunbury and Singleton. McDonald, 1 1/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, walked 2, struck out 1. Morgan, an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits, a run, it was earned, walked 2, struck out 1. Johnny Sane pitched the final 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, no walks, struck out 3. So there you have it. The Orioles win 11-6. They're now 7-2, the 1980 Orioles, and the 1954 Yankees 6-3. The
Brooklyn Dodgers defeated the 42 Dodgers defeated the 1915 Tigers 5-2. Dodgers 4-5, so they're coming on strong. And the 15 Tigers going the other way, 3-6. Detroit of 61 and Los Angeles of 62 are both 5-4. The Dodgers won 10-7. And the Cubbies hold off the Giants 1-0. So the 1909 Cubs and the 1993 Giants are both 3-6. Quickly to the standings. Baltimore 7-2 in first. Yankees 6-3 in second. Detroit 5-4. The Dodgers 5-4. They're in third. Brooklyn 4-5 in fourth. The Cubbies 3-6. Detroit 3-6. San Francisco 3-6. They're in the bottom third in last. Let's look at some quick leaders. Carey, 486 batting average. Colavito, 941 slugging. And Bunbury with 11 runs scored. Look at pitching. Ty Cobb's not up there yet, but I think he'll be up there in batting average pretty soon. Let's look at pitching. Let's do top 10. Let's see where Cobb is. Ty Cobb, 367. Okay. Look at pitching. Drysdale. He's only had one start, though, I think. Whitey Ford, 2 wins. Beck, 3 saves. Still early to look at stats, but there you go. Let's look at home runs real quick. Colavito at 6. Matt Williams with 4. Frank Howard with 3. All right, there you have it. Thank you very much. A surprise doubleheader. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I'd like to thank Beatles Eternally. Please check out that wonderful channel. Savoy48, Michael Peterson, David Tropins, Clinton Parks, Warren, Christopher Slovic. Please check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Mark Forsberg, Riker SC. I'm sorry I missed you earlier, but thank you for joining us. Sports Time Machine. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. D. Scott Howard. Check out the Goat Whisperer, D. Scott Howard. Bart Ewing, thank you very much. Bob B., thank you very much. And, of course, Dave Gardner, thank you very much. All right, well, surprise doubleheader. I'm sufficiently tired now. Happy Father's Day. Hopefully you still have your father and stuff. And if not, hopefully you had fond memories of him. So, God bless. We had a doubleheader. It was a lot of fun. Till next time, stay safe, be smart. I love you all. I greatly appreciate your time. And peace!